So this is the main question that I always get is, I need more clients. How do I get more clients? And if you need that answer very fast and you don't want to sit through a whole entire video, do these 3 things: fix your foundation, build systems, and then don't jump on trends, right? It's already crossed out. Build trust every time, okay? Go download that PDF down below in the description, and I will see you later. If you don't want to stick around for the whole entire video. If you want to stick around for the whole entire video, I'm going to break down every single one of these and essentially how to do them. But again, if you just need it fast, you're in a rush, whatever the case is, I'll see you later. Hopefully you subscribed by now, and hopefully I brought you some type of value, hence trust right here, value, that 3rd point. So we will get into this right now. And then I don't know if you saw this really cool title right here, but it is sell more ship. It's not the other word, it's ship, okay? We're gonna sell a lot of ship after this video. So my name is Steven. I own a company called Dork Social Club with my dope, pretty dang cool, awesome wife. And that is our main goal, is we help you all sell more stuff, get more clients, and just make a bunch of money by fixing your brand and then marketing it properly. And we do all that through the Dork Audit. Everything can be found down below. That is a free thing. We sit down in person or via Zoom or Google Meets, video chat, whatever, and we go over your whole entire business, like I said, for free. We look at all the back end of your brand, the marketing, the analytics, all that stuff, your systems, your tools, and we go, hey, this is what's wrong, and then here's how we would fix it, and here's a price how we would fix it, but also this is what's wrong with your whole entire company. So, or at least the branding and marketing side. So go check that out. Like I said, it's free for us to do an audit, so Dork Audit, and it's pretty dang cool, not gonna lie. So let's get into this. Okay, so very first point is fix your foundation. When I say fix your foundation or build your foundation or whatever the case is, just know I'm talking about brand. I'm not talking about your logo. When you have a logo, that's not your brand. Your brand produces a logo, and a lot of people skip that. Okay, a lot of people don't know who the heck they're talking to. A lot of people don't know their voicing. A lot of people don't know the mission of their brand. A lot of people don't know the colors and the fonts and things like that. And so when I say foundation, that is the root, that is the concrete, that is your base, that is your tires, or that is your tires or your frame of your car, right? That is literally what everything sits on, and you have to make sure that it is strong. Okay, so again, when I say foundation, and especially in a business, because I know we're really good at selling, we're entrepreneurs, we can make the product and sell it to anybody, right? But if you don't know who you're talking to, if you don't know your ideal client, if you don't know your voicing and your mission, everything I just said, then your brand will fail. It's not if, it will fail eventually. Or if you're having a very hard time standing out in the market, right? Like a lot of real estate agents do, actually everyone does, honestly. When they don't have a focused brand, anyone and everyone, doesn't matter what business you're in actually, no one will stand out, right? And that is our big thing for Dork Social Club, is we build bold brands, right? We help people stand out. And this is how we do it, is we build a proper brand, a proper foundation. Look at my really dumb home that I just drew here. I mean, I took all this time and do all this other stuff, and then I just freaking do this really terrible home. But that's your foundation. You don't want it squiggly, by the way, but you want it sound. But when I'm talking about a foundation, I'm talking about the foundation of your home, the frame of your car, the base again, right? It's the thing that everything is built on top of. So if you're hearing me say a couple of these things like ideal client, brand foundation, and mission and tag and whatever, and you know for sure you don't have it, you don't have any of that, and especially if you don't have it written down. Again, we're entrepreneurs. We're really good at lying our way through this stuff, right? I know, I've done it. We're really good at faking it until you make it, or whatever, insert term here, right? You have to have this stuff written down, like legit. I just had a meeting with a great client of mine, and she is making a lot of money, but her team is starting to struggle. Well, I asked her, well, hey, remember that brand guide we made you? Are you having your team read it? Are you reading it? Are you reading it quarterly? Are you reading it, heck, every time for a while before you post and make a video, make content, or update your website or anything? And she's like, no, we haven't looked at it since you made it. And that was 6 months, 8 months ago. And we're like, well, that's the problem, right? Is you need to be so aligned with your brand that anytime you walk out the door, anytime you make a new product, anytime you make a video or make a piece of content or take a photo or anything, it's always going back to that brand. And you gotta do it religiously. You gotta do it. You just gotta be so consistent, it's not even funny. Okay, so the PDF that I was talking about in the very beginning of this video, go download that. It's gonna give you 4 or 5 things that you need to look into. And if you don't have those, you need to fix them and you need to build them. And if you need help with that process, Dork Audit's free. Okay, we will look into all that for you and we will say, you know what, you do need a better ideal client, or actually your mission's great, or your tagline just needs a little bit of work, or your website isn't converting because it doesn't have the right funnel, CTAs, and so on, right? We go through all that stuff. So go grab a free or reserve a spot, whatever, down below. So number 2 is build systems. Okay, so what does that mean, right? So when you build systems in your business and you do them properly, they will work for you, okay? And I'm not talking all this AI crud, right? I'm talking about actual automations, actual systems, actual, when we do the Dork Audit, we call them walls, right? So with the Dork Audit, it actually it follows the Dork framework, right? Everything's got to be on brand. I'm talking about. So that framework talks about foundation, walls, roof, and then your maintenance and your gravel and your front yard and door and all that stuff, right? So when I say systems, I'm talking about one of your walls, right? And when you build systems, you're capturing leads on your website, right? Your website's actually converting, for one, and then you can run your email marketing campaign and you can run your funnel for this and sell, and then you can run all your automations for your email or your posting or whatever the case is. Right? When you build systems, they actually work for your business, it actually helps your business and actually pushes your business forward. I run into so many people where, again, they skip this wall, they skip this section of building your whole entire foundation or building your whole entire house. And it really hinders them from growing. Again, they do really well, and then they hit this spot where they just can't move forward, or they're forgetting clients, or they're not getting this. It's terrible, okay? And then we always find when you build systems that work for you, right? And especially in the beginning, not when you're backtracking, but I'm assuming a lot of the people that are watching this video are probably backtracking a little bit, which is okay. But when you build systems first, your company will actually work for you instead of against you. So here is a great example. Think about how many people actually message you through your DMs on Instagram. How many of those people actually convert, or how many of those people just kind of disappear, right? So you're not actually leading them into a CRM and then remembering their information and then setting a time for you to reach back out to them in a week because they just fizzled away. Right? So if you actually had those systems in, you could actually reach back out and you actually start converting around that 5 to 7 times of reaching out. So there's numbers for everything, there's statistics and whatever for everything. And the reach out game, right, is about 5 to 7 times for someone to actually buy something. So if you're running ads, if you're reaching out, if you're doing anything like that, it's about 5 to 7 times before they buy. So ask yourself, do you have systems inside of your business? And I'm not talking your Excel sheet that you hand type in. I'm not talking that you have a Squarespace website that actually doesn't work and you haven't touched it since you opened. I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm talking about systems that are actually working. They're actually capturing people, funneling people, automating people to certain things, and so on. Okay. So again, list in the PDF of things that you should look into for building systems. So point number 3 is not a popular one, okay? A lot of people want to go, viral. A lot of people jump on the trends. A lot of people will copy everyone else. But I'm telling you right now, if you're building a brand, you're building a proper brand, you don't jump on trends, okay? You do not jump on trends. Trends do not sell. Trends will make you go viral eventually, but the numbers that convert, it's pretty significant. It's pretty or not even there, right? Trends do not grow your company, okay? Trust does. When you build trust every time, so every single post you make, every single email you send out, every single phone call, every single meeting, every single coffee that you buy them, right? Whatever the case is, when you build trust with your audience every single time, you start to sell. You start to build this relationship. You start to build a community, which is insane and very hard to do, especially nowadays. And it's huge. When you can do that, you sell a lot more, right? It's because you're building trust. So many people sell on social media when that is the place not to sell, okay? I'm not selling here. I'm giving you free stuff. I'm giving you free advice. I'm giving you free meetings. I'm giving you free PDFs. I'm hopefully building trust so then eventually down the road, I can sell to you, right? After that Dork Audit, I will sell to you. And that's okay because we need to make a living, right? Everyone needs to make money and make a living. But I am building trust, right? We put a lot of effort into YouTube videos and Instagram and stuff like that to build trust. And it works and it converts because you're not going to hire just someone to look over your whole entire company. My hope is that you watch a handful of my videos, you jump on my Instagram, and then you go sign up for a Dork Audit, and then you hire us, right? Because I want you to know who I am. I want you to know who my wife is sitting over there in the corner, in the dark corner with all the lights off, right? I want you to know who we are before you even sit down, because I want you guys to trust us. I want you to know that we do good work. I want you to know that our content, after we brand everything, that we actually make content, that content is awesome, right? Our photo and video and all that stuff is awesome. So I want you guys to know that we are trustworthy, and this is why we are building trust through stuff like this, right? So remember, don't ever sell and build, or don't ever sell on social media, right? Or marketing platforms and build trust. You'll hear it all the time of, oh, $4.99, come down and get this, whatever. Oh, come get this. It doesn't ever work, right? What works is building your trust, having fans come and building community and things like that. And then, and only then, that's when you give them a really good deal and you sell. So I got this really cool note that I want to, read to you really quick. So it says trend chasing equals spike and disappear. Okay, so it comes up, oh, I got 3 million views on this video, and then where the heck are all the sales? Where did they all go? And where are all those people? And now I'm chasing that next viral video, which is not a good thing, right? And then the second thing is trust building equals slow, then all at once, okay? So what this is referring to is consistently showing up and building an audience. Consistently marketing to your people with you're not looking for anything back. You're just building that audience, building that community, and never expecting them to buy, right? You're just building value. And look, I get it. It's definitely the long game. It's not fun. Actually, I have a lot of fun doing this, not gonna lie. But it's definitely the long game. And being consistent is very hard. It's very easy to do it for a week or two, and then it just dies off, and then you go, oh, it didn't work. No, post 100 times in a month, right? Do 100 podcast videos. Make 100 long form YouTube videos. Like do this, and then do it for a very long time. Do it for a year, do it for 2 years, right? I'm a big tester. This is not on my notes. I'm a big tester. So when we run social media campaigns and whatever, like I love to test because I love to figure out what works and doesn't work. And then when you find out what works, you double down, right? How can you have a testing period when you've posted for a week straight and actually not a week straight, you just posted for a week and you did 2 posts that week? Or even worse, you post once a month and then you go, social media marketing doesn't work. So it does, but you need to up your volume, right? That's a whole different video. But if you're not building trust every single time with your community, right? If you're not being consistent, if you're not growing this brand and being clear on who you're talking to because you've done your foundation, right? And you've built the systems to capture, then you will not sell more, right? We're in the business of sell more, ship. That's what we want, right? But you will not sell more, ship if you don't do 1, 2, and 3. And again, these are the very basics. There's a lot more steps with that we do in the Dork Audit. Go sign up. But if you fix these 3 things, you're in a very good place. You're in a better place than you were before this video. I can guarantee that. And you will start to make sales if you fix those 3 things. So go download that PDF, sign up for a Dork Audit, okay? And so go download that PDF, go sign up for a Dork Audit, okay? And we will see you next time. Also, subscribe and follow us on Instagram and all the cool things and whatever the case is, right? Dork Social Club, Brianna's over there, Steven right here, our dogs, and we will talk to you guys next time. So, love you, say it back. We'll see you later.